Well, you look like you're in much better spirits since our last session, Sarah.
Oh, I am, Doctor. I took your advice and I bought a Dragon headphone cable. And my headphones have been sounding so much better.
That's wonderful, Sarah.
Is everything okay, Doctor?
Listen, I'm happy for you, really I am, but recently I've just been feeling like I'm dissatisfied with the sound of my IEMs and
you're worried you're stuck with so-so sound quality. My, how the tables have turned. But I've got great news for you, Doctor.
What is it, Sarah?
Moon Audio also makes Dragon IEM cables.
Nice.
Yeah. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our informative, entertaining, and generally awesome audiophile content. At Moon Audio, we've been handcrafting Dragon audio cables for more than 20 years. We make all types of cables for your audio needs: headphone cables, USB cables, interconnects, and more. In this video, we're going to focus on our Dragon IEM cables. That is, cables for your in-ear monitors. We make 2-pin and 4-pin cables for many of your favorite IEM brands, including Empire Ears, JH Audio, QDC, and more. And coming in spring 2023, we will be reintroducing Dragon cables with MMCX connectors that will be compatible with IEMs from Meze, Sony, Sennheiser, and other brands. Many people who want great sound question whether their choice of audio cables will really make a difference. In other words, is it worth upgrading from the stock cables that come with your headphones, IEMs, or other gear? In a word, yes. Cables matter, and you're going to know it if you're using inferior cables. Cables that use poor quality, ultra-thin conductors can create a bottleneck for sound and can lead to noise, listening fatigue from electrical reactance, and loss of detail and clarity. Poor geometries and other issues in cables can limit the performance of the IEM driver. Well-made cables can make your IEMs sound better, and who doesn't want the best sound from their audio investment? At Moon Audio, we believe your audio cables should have the same care and craftsmanship that manufacturers put into their audio components. That's why we use larger conductors and better geometries. And because materials do matter, we use the highest purity UP-OCC single crystal copper and silver. Now, copper and silver conductors can affect the overall tone of your music, so we've created 3 different Dragon IEM cables to suit your needs and preferences. Let's start with our flagship Silver Dragon IEM cable. The Silver Dragon is all about detail, air, and definition. This cable will add some top-end sizzle to your music, but it's not overly forward or bright sounding. It's extremely smooth and clean with an accurate reflection of the music, making it a non-fatiguing option for mastering and reference sound. The bass is tight and well controlled, and you'll get more layers of resolution than with any other Dragon cable. The Silver Dragon is a great choice for IEMs that are too warm or bassy for your liking. And if you listen to music with a lot of stringed instruments, such as classical or folk, the Silver Dragon is really going to give you that separation that will make your music sound more defined with lots of breathing room. Next up is our Black Dragon IEM cable. Now, our Black Dragon IEM cables are different from our Black Dragon headphone cables in that they use silver-plated copper. What this does is it gives a boost in the low end while also enhancing detail and clarity. Now, with some audio cables, adding silver-plated copper can make it sound harsh in the top frequency range, but this is not the case with our Black Dragon, as the heavy silver plating provides a very smooth, detailed top end with a great sense of presentation. Generally speaking, the Black Dragon is great for fun-sounding and bassier genres like R&B, rap, hip-hop, and pop, and for V-shaped IEMs where the bass and treble are boosted. In the particular ratios that are used, the silver is going to tighten up the low end and the copper is going to smooth the top end, so neither end of the frequency spectrum will overwhelm the sound. Finally, we have the Bronze Dragon IEM cable. This cable uses copper conductors to achieve a warm sound with a boost in the bass. It's basically the Black Dragon headphone cable, but in IEM form. The Bronze Dragon helps create a warmer, more full-bodied presentation with added bottom end strength and muscle. It sounds musical without becoming lush or bloated. Copper helps to warm, expand, and strengthen the sound from bass guitars, cellos, and deep vocals for a richer and more visceral listening experience. The Bronze Dragon is great for rounding out thin-sounding or bass-light IEMs. Now, our Dragon IEM cables offer a variety of connection options. You will notice at the beginning of the Connections drop-down menu on the Dragon IEM cable pages that there are several pre-molded connector options. These are audio connection options that have been plastic injection overmolded. These connections are much more durable and offer more robust strain relief. Typically, these are available in the 2.5mm and 4.4mm balanced connection option, as well as the single-ended 3.5mm in straight or right angle configurations. These connectors will match the sound signature of the Moon Audio branded connectors that we use on just about all of our cables. They are just molded onto the cable versus our other connections that are terminated and have a metal outer shell with our logo across them. Now, in addition to our own connectors, we offer several other brands such as Oyade and Furatech. Each one has its own sound signature or improved materials to offer increased performance. And when you are trying to squeeze out every last drop of performance, these materials do matter. Some of these boutique connectors have higher quality metals that can either add warmth or more resolution. There is no connection standardization in the high-end audio world, so we try to provide as many possible options to make sure you can connect your IEMs to all available devices on the market. At Moon Audio, we help you choose cables based on your headphones or IEMs, source equipment, the type of music you like, and most importantly, your listening style. For more information, check out our Dragon Audio Cable Guide linked below. If you have any questions, leave us a comment. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching.